Hey everyone, welcome to the latest In4Good how-to video, and today we're going to be talking about how to create a dynamic note on Facebook. So notes are basically a tool that Facebook gives to all of its users to create blogs, short pieces, stories that show up on your Facebook page. So right now I'm in the In4Good Facebook page as an admin, and I'm just going to go over here to the left-hand side and click on the Notes tab. And here, this would be a list of all of our notes. And I'm going to click right over here on the right-hand side, and I'm going to click on Write a Note. So the note today that I'm going to write is going to be about our history. So I'm just going to title it Our History. And you'll actually see here in the back end of your Facebook page of the notes that actually this does look a lot like the back end of a blog, like a WordPress blog or a Blogspot blog. So you might actually recognize this format. It's very simple. It's very easy to use. So anyway, I'm going to title this note Our History, and then I'm going to put in the content. Just like edit it a little bit down here. And you can edit it bolding and italicizing and all of those in-text edits up here. And so down here, once I have all the content in for my note, you could tag the note, and tags are basically a way that you could tag other organizations, other open Facebook pages that are pertinent to this note. So maybe if you're writing a note about a volunteer day that your community took part in, and the volunteer day took place at a library or something like that, you could tag that library in this note. So this is a very cool tool to basically connect your note to other organizations and other open Facebook pages. So I'm just going to tag this really simply as a nonprofit. In4Good is a nonprofit, so I'm going to tag it as a nonprofit organization right there. And then this is a nice feature. You can add a photo to your note. You can actually add many photos to your note. Today we're just going to add one, and I'm just going to add it from our desktop. So you click Browse, and then you click the photo that you want and Open. And this will upload your photo, and you can caption it here if you'd like to. And then you can choose what type of layout you want your photo to appear in. So I think I'm going to choose this middle layout. And then one tip I did want to let everyone know about is, see, this is now where your photo lives within the text. So I'm just going to highlight it and copy. And I'm going to put the photo a little bit farther up in the text because I don't want it at the bottom. I think I want it in the middle of the text. So I'm going to paste. And I'm just going to delete the photo at the bottom because I don't want it to show up twice. So that way the photo is going to show up in the middle of my text instead of at the bottom. And it will hopefully show up in this type of a layout. And then one other note I did want to just let everyone know that you can actually import a photo from one of your albums. It's a nice feature that Facebook added. So if you have photos in your photo albums that members of your Facebook community have added themselves that maybe you don't have on your computer itself, photos from that volunteer day that I mentioned earlier, you could actually import them into your note from your albums, which is kind of nice. So I'm just going to click Preview to preview what our note looks like, and that's exactly how I wanted it to look. So it's the photos in the middle of the text, and everything looks pretty good. So I'm going to click Publish. When you click Publish, your note is going to show up right on your wall in your newsfeed. So it's going to be this here. This is the wall, our wall, and this is the note post. And because this is the newest post, it's going to show up in all of our community members' news feeds. And that's a great way to just, get the word out and make sure you stay connected with your community members. And people can like your post and comment on it and share it, and it's kind of a nice way to share stories and information on Facebook. And it's a good feature if you aren't quite sure if you want to add a blog to your website itself. This might be a nice way. Use notes and kind of play around with it and see what traction you get. And maybe you'll find that your community is really responsive to notes, and then you can take it a step further and create your own blog and move from there. But definitely we recommend using notes to connect your community, share stories, and we hope that you found this helpful and that you'll check back soon for more how-to tips at In for Good. Thanks a lot.